Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce our graduate speaker. I could not be more thrilled. Each year at commencement, a member of the graduating class is invited to share reflections that exemplify the living practice of Adlerian-informed global leadership. I'm always astounded by our students and the work that they do. I really am. It is such a joy and pleasure to talk with you and meet with you about your work, your practice, your ideas. And I'm sorry for those of you I just randomly stop in the hall and you're probably like, who is this person stopping me? But I really do love to hear about your work. I get to see the way you move into this next phase, and I could not be more excited to introduce our graduate speaker, Dr. Josiah Joekai Jr. Soon to be conferred as a Doctor of Philosophy, Industrial Organization Psychology, has demonstrated the transformational possibilities of Adlerian work in action throughout his journey here and in his career. As the Director General of Liberia's Civil Service Agency, he is shaping one of the most ambitious public sector transformations on the African continent. His initiatives are helping to re-envision both governance as an ethical and human enterprise by reconstituting systems around merit, dignity, and accountability, and cultivating communities of care within structures of state, where the work of government becomes an integral part of the architecture to reshape systems of well-being across communities and states. Dr. Joekai reminds us that to be an Adlerian is to engage in both the world as a scholar and practitioner, to navigate complexity without losing sight of purpose and connection, and again, to work in community and lead through partnership as one transforms structures and systems. I could not, again, be more delighted. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Joekai.
Good morning, Adler University. Are you excited? Great. To our esteemed university president, distinguished faculty and staff, proud families, cherished friends, and most importantly, the phenomenal graduating class of 2025. I extend to you my sincere gratitude and profound sense of humility. I bring you greetings from the President of Liberia, Joseph Joekai Sr. The President congratulates the entire Adler University family for their immeasurable contributions to the advancement of quality education, equity, and transformative education through their inclusive and flexible academic programs. Today is a moment etched in time. It is a moment that reminds us that the power of perseverance, the beauty of purpose, and the unshakable force of hope can coalesce to produce something truly extraordinary. This stage and this moment feel nothing short of divine. And yet, I must be honest with you all, my presence here today is by every measure improbable. It was never a straight path. There were no easy roads. As a national public servant, a husband, a proud father, and a doctoral student, I often found myself standing at the intersection of impossibility and purpose. I wore many hats, often simultaneously, balancing lectures, Zoom meetings, family, work, and wrestling with research by night. I sacrificed sleep. I missed moments. I doubted. I stumbled. And I paused. But I never surrendered. Then what sustained me? First, faith in something greater than myself. Second, the unwavering support of a woman whose strength is matched only by her grace, my wife, Joanna. Joanna, you are the person and the reason I am standing here today. When the nights felt too long and the goal too distant, you said, you cannot stop. Others have walked this path before you, and you will walk it too. You didn't encourage me, you anchored me. I am profoundly grateful that you are here today along with our three incredible sons, Menina, Zeke, and Bakole, whose laughter, curiosity, and hugs gave me reason to press on. I honor my family, present with us in body, and those present in spirit, especially my late father, BJ, his brother, Beme, and my mother-in-law, Teresa, whose values, sacrifices, and love form the very foundation on which I stand. This degree is not mine alone. It is ours, a shared victory across generations and geographies. But today, we are not only here to celebrate personal triumphs, we are here to bear witness to something much bigger, a global story of courage, conviction, and rising above the odds, because every single one of you sitting in cap and in gown today has a story of sacrifice. Class of 2025, you endure more. You weathered uncertainty, heartbreak, global disruptions, and personal trials. You studied in kitchens, on commuter trains, in hospital break rooms, and between shifts. Some of you did it while raising children, caring for loved ones, holding down 2 jobs, or fighting invisible battles that no one could see. Yet you rose to the occasion, not because it was easy, but because you believe that education is not simply about earning a degree. It's about shaping a destiny. Your endurance is the evidence, and your degree is the declaration. And so I say to you today, stand tall, because you are not just graduates, you are architects of change. As someone who now leads Liberia's Civil Service Agency and chairs both the board of the President's Young Professionals Program and the Health and Public Service Network of Africa, I see every day how policy, governance, and social systems affect real lives. What I've learned here at Adler about justice, human behavior, equity, and organizational transformation is in academic theory. It is the fuel I use to reform institutions, enforce merit, eliminate ghost workers, and restore trust in public service. And you, my fellow graduates, wherever you are going, whether it's into clinical psychology, nonprofit leadership, education, healthcare, entrepreneurship, or public policy, you carry with you the same responsibility to lead with purpose. The world needs you, not tomorrow, now. It needs your courage in the face of injustice, your empathy in the face of division, your brilliance in the face of broken systems. Do not allow this degree to be a trophy on the wall. Let it be a tool in your hand. Let it be a torch you carry into dark corners. Let it be a voice you use when others are silenced. Because if we are being honest, the world is not short on degrees, but it is short on leaders of conscience. It is short on servant leaders, bridge builders, truth tellers, and those who are not seduced by status, but who are grounded in service. So, promise me this: wherever you go from here, Carry your story. Stand on your values. Keep your heart open. Do the hard things, not because they are easy or glamorous, but because they are right. And when life gets heavy, and of course it will, remember this moment. Remember that you made it here, not by accident, but by intention. You endured, overcame, and grew. That's the kind of strength no diploma can measure, but one that the world desperately needs. In closing, I would like to thank Adler University for creating a learning environment that values equity, mental health, innovation, and activism. Thank you for believing that people like us with passion, complexity, and responsibility deserve access to education that not only transforms minds, but also societies. To my beloved family and my dear wife and children who are present here today, my dear country, Liberia, and to my fellow graduates, thank you for believing in me. And to the class of 2025, go forth boldly. Please take what you have learned, wrap it up in purpose, and go out there and change the world. Congratulations. God bless you. Thank you.